Hey gang, Joe Pinzetich, talking to you about the takeaways, reflections for 588. What I do is very, very motivationally oriented, and I was really looking forward to this class. The thing that I think the biggest takeaway that I had was affirmations about what I do currently and why they work. The bulk of the new information that I got was how and why some of the things that I do, sorry, uh, are successful. I want the kids to sit up and not cross their legs when they play. So I told them that their kidney will come squirting out their belly button if they sit with their legs crossed. You blow out. And they find that to be great fun. So now when someone's sitting with their legs crossed, all I have to do is say kidneys, and everybody sits with their feet proper. Same thing with hats. I ask them if it's raining in the room. Of course, we live in the Mojave Desert. It never rains anywhere. So the idea is they take their hats off immediately because they know what I'm looking for. But, intrinsic, extrinsic, all the different sorts of motivations. The one I keep coming back to that makes the most difference in my daily life is the expectation value. And I bump into that all the time. People, ask somebody, ask your neighbor, ask the next person you bump into, do you know how to read music? Could you learn how to read music? And so many people just don't believe they can. Oh, I can't read music. That's too complicated. If you know the alphabet, and I realize, public school, hey, there's some questions there sometime. But, the alphabet all the way up to G, you can use a ladder or a staircase, and you can count to 4. I can show you how to read music. The trick is how well do you do it, and how fast can you do it? And that's a matter of practice. And that's a commitment thing. Value. Do you value it enough to do it? Expectation, I can't. And once you find out you can, do you value it enough to make it work? And that happens all over. The video series that I put together for how to make an easy video, I made those primarily for teachers who were afraid to make videos. They didn't think they could do it. Oh, I can't. No, horrible, expensive, and how do I carry this? And it was very simple. Use your cell phone. And so I used a cell phone to do all the videotaping so that they could see that it was that easy. I've been told that I'm a fairly dynamic speaker. And so motivating people, motivating my class has never been a big trick. Putting that into design, especially if, once I retire from teaching, I start doing some actual LD&T work, that's going to be a bigger trick when I try motivating things like English language learners or chemistry learners or mathematics or any sort of other thing other than my wheelhouse, which is music. I thoroughly enjoyed this course. I am now more motivated. The kids notice, hey, you're all energized. What? Oh, I got this great class about motivation. They go, oh, really? And I go, yeah. And they go, well, what's it about? And I say, motivation, I just told you. We have a great time, and it's been a lot of fun. I do want to mention Mager and Pipe. We had their book. You really ought to want to. It's on the shelf someplace. That when they said that motivation is really bringing things to people and making them see that it adds value to their lives. They will want to do it if you can show them, that sort of thing. And there's a bunch of other stuff in there. I found it to be a really close, there were a lot of parallels there that I enjoyed that book when it first came out, when I first read it early in the program, and now it's come back with this stuff, and it's like the Shunk and that crap. Pinterest, great, but got to tell you, I think they both go hand in glove. And again, I've really enjoyed it, and I see by the counter on my phone that I've gone way too long. Anyway, thanks again. It's been great working with all of you, and I hope to see you sometime later. 9 Irish after graduation. See you then. Bye-bye.